Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Mile High Living. I'm Gina Bellich. Do you need to jumpstart to that weight loss resolution you may have, or the clothes, or you're feeling a little bit more snug these days? Well, don't be discouraged. Start now with an inch loss plan that will help with even the most stubborn areas. Carbon Rushka, Coolsculpting specialist from MD Body and Med Spa, is here to talk about just what she can do to help us, because sometimes we do need that jumpstart, right?
I feel like a lot of us do now, especially with the COVID situation going on.
Oh, just a jumpstart for everything. But first, let's start. Speaking of COVID, let's let everyone know the spa's open, right?
The spa is open. We are definitely limiting how many people come in. We make sure everybody's staggered. So we're definitely sanitizing in between, keeping masks on. We ask our clients to keep masks on, so we keep everybody nice and safe.
Good. Let's talk Coolsculpting now. How exactly does it work?
So what it does is we isolate the fat cells, and what we're talking about is the subcutaneous fat, and then we're able to isolate it, freeze it to -11 to -13 degrees, and then that damages the fat cells, and then we massage that out, and then it flushes out through your lymphatic system over anywhere between 1 to 3 months.
So we could just probably go outside right now with the temperatures being what they are,
Right.
Just show everyone our belly, because that's the way it feels right now. But in all seriousness, the belly area is a great area to start with, or for a lot of people, it's really popular, right?
Absolutely. Men and women alike come here, come visit us for the abdomen, for the flank area, which is the waist area. As you can see some of the results from some of our clients, it's pretty amazing what it can do.
Who is a good candidate for this?
Surprisingly, so many people. We see people from the ages of 18 to 88. So it's really a matter of having someone come in. We can look at the areas that they want to be treated and make sure it's fat that we're able to treat. And then we can give them a price and get them treated and get that off permanently.
We like that. With that range, pretty much everyone can fit into that range, I think.
Absolutely.
We can pretty much guarantee. You have so many happy clients. We're going to go ahead and see one of them.
Through my diet, I could control my weight, but there were always those stubborn spots that I just couldn't get to go away. And when I saw the ad and I knew that it was non-invasive and that the downtime was going to be nothing, I wanted to investigate. And so I gave them a call and went in for a consultation. During that consultation, I worked with Tina, and we talked about the areas of my body that I wasn't happy with and what was going to be within her power to fix. And so I was really excited by that and made an appointment.
And that's all you have to do is just make an appointment. It's that simple. One thing that sets you apart, you were describing the Coolsculpting procedure itself, right? You isolate the fat cells, freeze it, and then you have to break it up essentially, right? You guys do something a little different than everyone else does though. Explain that.
Absolutely. So typically what they do is a manual massage on the area. That can be very uncomfortable for our clients. What we use is that slim spec machine, which you see right there. And what that does, those are sound waves, and that's going to break up the fat. I think it's a lot more effective. It's definitely more comfortable for our clients, and it helps break that up. And what's nice is that those fat cells, when they're broken up and we massage them really well, they're like shards of glass. So we can actually break up even more fat cells and get those out, so you can get a really, really great benefit.
Hey, the quicker the better. That's what we always say, right? And a lot of people may not be thinking about wearing short sleeves right now or bikinis or bathing suits at all, but the underarm area for a lot of people, we're talking like right here, that is an area that really shows success with this.
Absolutely. There's a lot of great areas, but as you can see right here in this image, a lot of people don't think about this, but as you start to get older, that is where it just all of a sudden softens up. I mean, I don't care how great your arms were when you were younger, that's what happens, and you see amazing results when we do these treatments on the arms.
We talk about the fact that for women especially, arms are so difficult. Their arms seem to be a little bit easier, but men in general, this works really well for, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So we definitely take care of a lot of men. We do a lot of the flank area, a lot of the abdomen area, and the flank is like the waistline. As you can see, look at this gentleman, what a difference in that area, as well as under the chin. I know we've seen a lot of really great results with that, good skin laxity that comes back after that. So it's really a great treatment for men as well as women.
Well, let's not overlook the chin, because this is something men and women, a lot of times, I think you've said this on the show before, there's not much you can do about it. Like, you're just sort of born that way a lot of times, but it really does frame the face and make someone feel thinner, even when they're thin all over their body. If they still hold weight in their face that worries them or makes them self-conscious, this actually helps.
Absolutely. And I also also like to remind people, right now we're doing a lot of Zoom calls. So if that's all they get to see of you, and this is something that really bothers you, this is a great way. As you can see, our old friend Paul here, he had that treatment done, and it's a major difference, and it makes, the self-confidence just goes way up with something like that. And with Zoom, yeah. Now it seems like it makes sense.
I know, especially right now. If all they're seeing right now, then go ahead and get this part done. Then you can get the rest of it done as we start maybe possibly getting back out into the world again, which is really nice. And Carmen, that's why we have you, and we're so glad you came in today to explain all of this. Negative 11 degrees. Whew. All right. Okay. The first 15 callers will get $500 off 4 or more Coolsculpting cycles and 4 laser lipo treatments. Call the Westminster location at 303-466-0100 or Greenwood Village at 303-220-1100. You can also visit freezefatdenver.com. MD Body and Med Spa paid for today's segment. Stay with us.